Hi, this is MrByZ, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Usually I do toy reviews, but I'm going to actually talk about something specifically from the movies. And, well, it kind of relates to toys, especially if you watched my last video, the retrospective of Jabba the Hutt. It seems the figures vary in the number of fingers that Jabba has, and wondered why this is. Some of my friends, a bunch of guys from Galaxy Toys, probably about a year ago, were talking and noticed, like, there's different sets of fingers on different Jabbas, specifically from different films. And I know my friend Chris B at Jedi Business has also posted, he has a whole thing on the Jabba the Hutts, and posted how each one has different sets, a different amount of fingers. And I kind of showed it a little bit in the video. Well, today we're going to look at the actual movies and see, well, what's right? How many fingers does he actually have? So I'm starting right here with the Sideshow Jabba the Hutt. These are supposed to be extremely movie accurate. This is the first one that they did in about 2006, 2007. You can see he has 3 fingers on each hand. We're going to find out how accurate that actually is. So we start here looking at Phantom Menace Jabba as he's about to start off the pod race. You can see he has 3 fingers and 1 thumb on both hands. You see it all throughout when he grips things. He's definitely got 4 fingers on each hand. So that's where we're going to start right here, and we'll see where we go from there. Next, we look at the special edition version of Jabba the Hutt, and this is the home special edition version, not the movie version, because that was definitely a little different, the theater version. His hands were not easy to see to begin with, but I was able to find some other angles where we can see them a little bit better. So here we can see in one hand there are definitely 4 fingers, and the other is definitely 4 fingers. So just like Phantom Menace, we still have that. And this is not too surprising because they used a lot of the same graphics between Phantom Menace and the special edition, although the special edition was made to look much better than it was to begin with in '97. But, it's probably based on a lot of the same models. So we have still those 4 fingers that existed in Phantom Menace. So finally we get to Return of the Jedi here, and you can see in his right hand, there are definitely just 3 fingers there. There's a pattern on his palm, but there are only 3 fingers on his hand as he raises up here. It's really difficult to see the left hand here. We'll look at that in a minute. But definitely 3 fingers. So he's lost the thumb, it appears, since A New Hope in this case. So what is that, about 4 years basically? Somewhere in there, he's lost a thumb, at least on that left hand from what we can see here. And if we look at the scene where Jabba hits 3PO off the throne, you can see there are only 3 fingers on his left hand as well. It kind of could look a little blurry, but he has that same pattern on his palm like he did on the right hand. No thumb. Many of the toys and even in the movie, he uses one of those fingers kind of like a thumb. In fact, if you watch it really well, you can see that one finger both doubles as a pointer finger and as a thumb to hold things, which is pretty interesting. But no thumb on either hand, 3 fingers. So what happened between A New Hope and Return of the Jedi? How did Jabba the Hutt lose a finger on both hands? So I hope you found this interesting. It's crazy, isn't it? Apparently, Jabba had more fingers back in the prequel trilogy time than in the original trilogy time. So did somebody come along and cut off his fingers? I've read a lot of the EU and a lot of the new canon and stuff. I've never seen anything about Jabba losing fingers for any reason. But if you know why, you can always put it in the comments right here. I'd love to know if there's a reason why he lost fingers. Were people making the original trilogy just not noticing? And really, if you look at the original trilogy, you're looking between the special edition of A New Hope and Return of the Jedi. He has fewer fingers from there to there. So, what happened? Why did that happen? Has anybody come up with an in-universe reasoning for that? I have never seen it, but I don't get to read everything, so somebody might out there know. I do find it very interesting that happened. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, it's a little different. If you want me to do more things like that, post it below. Say, hey, yeah, do more about the movies and not just the toys. I can do some of that. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel and get my reviews and retrospectives on toys, you can click right here and go ahead and subscribe. And you can check out my other videos for lots of toy reviews. And like I said, I hope you enjoyed this and enjoy your own collecting.